All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. Here we talk about anything and everything. No topic is left untouched, no stone is left unturned. We give you the raw, real, and uncut. Now, before we get into today's topic, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. So, K is there. It's going to be one of those episodes where he's just going to lay low on the cut, but definitely going to get his opinions, and he's pretty much going to be running the topics today. So, we're going to get political with it. If we do dance around a few words, just understand that we just don't want to get this video shut down. We don't want to get the channel shut down. So hope you guys bear with us. Um, so, okay, what was something that you wanted to discuss politically that's going on right now?
Uh, you know, the one thing I keep hearing about it is ICE knocking on people's doors and doing these little raids and trying to find people and all this other shit. Do,
Yeah,
what do you think about that?
it's definitely gotten out of hand, especially where not that the police had our back, but it's like they don't care anymore. They're not there to stop ICE. They're not there to protect and serve the people. Um,
Mhm.
I almost feel like they've been told not to interfere.
Right.
It's an invasion. Is what's going on. This is an invasion. We're being treated like cattle. It's it's literally. I'm trying to find the right words for it, but it used to be against the law to racially profile, right? But now this
Hmm.
is exactly what they're doing. They have the green light to do exactly that. Um, and it's getting to the point where freedom of speech doesn't even matter. They'll arrest you if you're recording. They'll arrest you if you're talking back. They'll arrest. First of all, talking back and recording holds absolutely zero weight in court, but they don't care because there's not going to be any repercussions for them.
Right.
If you're an ICE agent and you arrest somebody because he flipped you off, okay, guess what? He's going to sit a couple hours, maybe a day or two in jail, and nothing's going to happen to the ICE agent. It's not like he's going to get reprimanded or demoted or not. So it doesn't matter. Like they don't care about the laws. They're just creating them and come and go as they please. Um, you saw this coming. You mentioned this to me. So what do you? And I mean, it's touching home. I just saw a video not too long ago. They were down here at the Milwaukee County Courthouse, and they
Mm.
snagged two people just as they walked out the building.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, how do you feel? I mean, I'm giving you the Latino aspect of it,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So let's hear the black aspect of it and how does that coincide? Because I seen some video and the guy was totally right. There was a black guy talking and he was like, dude, if you guys are doing this to the brown, black is next.
Well, I mean, if you ask my opinion on it, it's the fact of it's always been us. Honestly, like this ain't nothing new for us. We've seen this time and time again with police.
It's just a
So
new outfit, right? It's a new mask.
right, yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's dress up.
the same, it's the exact same thing that we've been through for years upon years upon years. And I hear people that mega or whatever talk about how Obama deported so many people, and he did. Obama deported a lot of people, but it's the way you go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't seem like Obama hated these people. He was just doing what he had to do. Whereas with Trump, Trump seems like he literally hates these people. The words that he says is hatred and bitterness and evil towards these people. Like they're the worst things that ever came in America, which we all know that's not true. We're being realistic.
Right.
So did you hear about the boats that he's been blowing up, the drug boats that do they even have drugs on them for real? Like I haven't seen any that had anything on
No, there's
them.
no accountability. It's almost like hearsay, like he said, she said.
Yeah,
You, these are people, bro. You're blowing up people. It's not a boat. There's people on that boat.
exactly, exactly, and it's so crazy how these people supposed to be so Christian and God fearing and all this other crap, but they the main one that want blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's. I don't even want to say it's a double-edged sword. You can't even play devil's advocate in the situation because it's black and white. It's there's wrong
Mm-hmm.
and there's right, and this is wrong in all aspects. This is not the way you go about it. Now, I'm going to make this very clear. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I am not
Mm-hmm.
pro-Trump. I'm not pro-Obama. I don't like any president because they all wear a mask, and it's just how well they wear it. At the end of the day, I think the whole government structure is a demonic bird. And whether you're Republican or Democrat, it's the different wing, same bird. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. If you want to change my mind or have an opinion about it, put it in the comments. Let me know. But it's, they're going about it completely wrong. And I have a feeling that they're going about it because they just want to divert us from the Epstein files. Like you release them, and then hours later you take them down, and then re-release it with all this stuff blocked out. It's like, bro, it's 2025, 2026 now, but come on, you know as well as I do. If you take a picture of somebody and you leave it up for 5 seconds, that shit's been copied 50 million times over.
Yep.
No matter if you take it down. So did they do that shit on purpose? Was that a legitimate mistake? And if it was a mistake that they posted the whole thing, somebody needs to get fired because look at what you're doing. You slacking on the job, And there's so many there's so much shit out there that it's
Yeah.
hard to decipher what's real and what's not. I
Yeah.
saw something that was, and I have to say allegedly because I don't know, right? I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
it's real, but it shows the president of the United States was going to the island and had a rendezvous with a 14-year-old girl several times, got her pregnant.
Mm,
She
yeah.
had the baby, and they threw the baby in the ocean.
That's a alleged story. Yes.
That's the president of the United States.
Okay. But let's keep it a buck. Even if let's say that story, I'm gonna give him a little credit and say that story's not real. This is about as much credit as I ever give him. Let's just say it's not real. We all know that he's been to this island multiple times.
Right? I feel,
So
I mean, okay. I'm glad you said let's give him benefit of the doubt because this is the JK
mhm,
theory. We do give different theories, different
yeah,
scenarios, right?
hmm
I can't, for example, you know me, growing up, I was not a Pac fan whatsoever, right?
yes, yes,
But if there's a picture of me and Pac floating around, you know, everybody's going to be like, he didn't, dude, he loved Pac. Look, they got a picture.
right.
No, you can't associate me because of one picture. Now, if I get a thank you on Pac's album, yo, that's something different. You get what I'm saying? There's
Yeah,
different levels.
exactly. Yes,
He was on that flight log
a
dozens of
lot,
times.
a lot. Yes.
Okay. And I could let one, two, three, four, maybe even five slide just because of the amount of people in power that have gone to this island.
Yeah,
I get networking, I understand that.
yeah, yeah.
But after five, bro, and I'm being generous with five, the reason I give five is maybe he's not tech savvy at the time. Maybe he didn't believe in emails and all that. But damn, dude, like this is wrong. And it almost feels like everybody in the government, everybody in Hollywood, they're just a bunch of PDF files, bro.
It is a lot of them. It is way more than they're willing to say. When somebody on national TV goes out of their way to make a point of P file, where they say, well, there's a big difference between an 8 year old and a 15-year-old. Like, are you serious? Because you're trying to protect your president? That just made it worse, in all honesty. There's a difference between an 8 year old and it's still wrong either way you look at it. You're a
Yeah.
grown ass man talking to a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old. Why?
There's absolutely no reason. Are you a school counselor? Do you work with the youth? Are you a doctor? There's no reason why there should be that kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, not to get like super personal, but I
Yeah.
was talking to somebody recently
Mm-hmm.
and they were telling me, um, hey, what do you think about age gaps? And I'm like, well, if a 46-year-old person wants to get with a 55-year-old person, by all means, that's fine. They're both
Mm-hmm.
grown as adults,
Right.
and they're done that, live that, right?
Yeah.
But now I kind of don't see any correlation or relation between, let's say, an 18-year-old and a 25-year-old. That I don't see how you guys have stuff in common other than under the eyes of the law, you're an adult.
Right.
It's just too far. It just doesn't match. It's almost like saying, how is a first grader and a seventh grader friends?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what are you guys talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, and it's so weird to see these grown ass politicians try to make sense and and try to come up with these weird ass laws. I think it's in LA or Louisiana. For some reason, Louisiana's popping up where
Mm.
they're like, oh well, if you're 12, you're an adult, so you can give consent. 12, bro?
Well,
12 years old? Are you kidding me right now? And
no.
it's insane. Bro, at 12, I mean, everybody has a past, right? I was doing grown man shit at 12, but I wasn't in my right mind. I'm still not in my right mind. How are you going to allow that to give consent?
I want people to realize the power that we've given certain people. If we take a look, and I'm just throwing it out, the politicians. I'm not saying Republican, Democrat, whoever, but if you look in the past couple years, a lot of these people have been charged with things on their computer. I'm just saying there is a lot of stuff going on, and it's going under the radar, or people just don't care. Like I feel like a lot of these people are so into that they try to throw it under the bus. That's why they made that statement of it's the difference between an 8 year old and a 15-year-old.
It's it's sick. And it's like there are no more checks and balances.
Nope.
It's almost like if you're in the political game,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get away with everything.
Yep.
And the wilder that it sounds, all they do to delay the court process, oh, it's made up. Oh, it's fake. It's fake news. It's this. It's that. It's like,
Hold on for one.
bro,
Not to
it's
interrupt you.
what's that?
Not to interrupt you, but the one thing I have learned that every time that they say it's fake news, it's actually real.
Yeah,
Or when they accuse somebody of doing something, it's actually them that's actually doing it.
yeah. And there's no repercussion. Like there's that.
No.
That's what. Bro, do you realize the only reason that Trump won the election is because he ran on the fact that he was going to release those files? He
Yeah,
was so for it. He was so for the files. And then he got the nerve to say on live national television, "You're still talking about the Epstein files? Motherfucker, that's the reason why you got the job. Like, are
he
you
had
serious?"
he had no problem releasing JFK files. He had no problem releasing Martin Luther King files. What if I can say something for a minute on the Martin Luther King files? I don't know if everything is in those files are actually real or not. I'm not saying Martin Luther King was a saint. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is they hated this man so much that they could have put anything in there.
Yeah.
Hoover was the biggest threat to every black uh, civil rights leader at that time. He hated all of them.
Yep.
So the stuff that he puts in those files, I wouldn't trust whatsoever. And again, I'm not saying Martin Luther King was a saint. I know he's done dirt. Everybody has. But do I fully believe everything that's in those files? I can't because I know who put them in there.
Exactly. And things can be edited, they can be redacted, they can be taken away, they can be added, they can be
Yep.
changed because there's nobody to say, "Hey, wait." It's like that meme from Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
There's nobody to say, "Yo, that's fake." You
Yep.
know, that's wrong. That's not the original. That's not how it is. That's not how it went. And what's trippy too is when these files came out, the Epstein files,
Hmm.
the only name that I kept hearing over and over and over was Michael Jackson. Yo, you, bro.
Hmm.
Why? Give me the names of the people that are living that we can actually point fingers to, that we can actually put in court, that we can actually arrest, that we can actually make real changes. But you want
So
Michael Jackson? Come on, fam. Let the man rest.
Michael Jackson did go there, but it wasn't for that reason. There was multiple people that confirmed that there was nothing in there. It was like a business thing because he was with I think his sister or somebody that went with him. Um, but let's keep it real. If Michael Jackson was to have done something with kids, they watched this man for like 15 years. They found absolutely nothing.
Bro, they put his joint on TV.
Exactly.
Do you know what that tells me? That tells me that they found nothing.
Nothing.
Found nothing. It was a
And they
big
tried.
waste of time.
Yep.
And all it did was just put a huge stain on the man's legacy.
That's it. That's all they wanted to do.
And it helps who? It benefits who? Nobody.
Nobody. But it makes a black artist look worse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they nobody talks about Elvis and all the underage girls
He
that
was a
he
PDF.
exactly. Nobody talks about all the underage girls that he talked to or how Priscilla was what, like 15, 16 years old, maybe even younger than that. Nobody talks about that. That was perfectly fine. But him being accused of something that we clearly see he did not do just tarnished his reputation.
Yeah, it is insane. It is all a psyop. Now, being that we've transitioned over to entertainers, you mentioned something to me, and I didn't want to get too deep into it because I'm just now hearing about it. But you mentioned a certain rapper that's accused of being a sellout. So can you let the people know which rapper it is?
Well, it would be besides Nicki Minaj. Fuck you, by the way. It'll be Ludacris, who is now participating in what they call a mega festival or event.
Not
That
Mr. Lover Lover.
It's the level of a
Man.
Nelly's on there too, by the way, but we already knew he was a sellout, so I guess. Um,
Yeah, he got a baby. I
yeah,
might let him slide.
I'm not letting him fly. That's it. Um,
For Ashanti, for Ashanti.
no, not even for Shanti. I don't do slides. Uh,
Oh man. So what? He's like just performing, or
he's
he's like
performing.
rooting for him, like Nicki Minaj was rooting for him.
He's performing at this it's some type of concert.
How much was the bag?
They don't say, but it's Rock the Country Festival, which features numerous artists that support our president.
Wait, this
Like
happened already, or this is going
it's
to happen?
happening now. It's about to start.
We're in the middle of a war.
Yeah,
Like Iran has said, or the US has told Iran within the next 24 hours, we're gonna deploy stuff. I gotta be careful what I say. And
right.
he's
Yeah,
throwing a concert?
yeah. They're throwing a concert.
Oh my god.
Yep. I
Um,
mean, I I want to say I'm shocked and I am shocked. I wasn't expecting to wake up to that this morning. That's what I woke up to. Uh, People were sending me stuff about Ludacris, and I'm like, no, not Luda. Yep, Luda.
especially Luda, because we as the black community, the hip hop community, we
Mm-hmm.
had his back with that Pepsi bullshit that he went through.
100%. 100. But again, people forget, and when money talks, everything else walks. And clearly, that bag was big enough for him to forget about all that.
No, I don't think so, bro. Come on. This is Fast and Furious. There's a new Fast and Furious every year.
I know they should all die. I keep saying that too, by the way, or be unalived. I'm sorry.
There's no way he ran through all that money. I don't know. Not a pocket watch. I've
And
never heard of Luda being broke.
no, I haven't either. And I don't. I'm pretty sure he's not. But at the same time, the rich always want to get richer.
All right, Ken. Let's be realistic.
Okay.
Trump calls you,
Yeah.
says, "Hey, we'd like to have the JK Theory do a pod,
Hmm.
20 minutes, just you guys. How much would it take for you to say yes?"
Uh, Kiss my ass. I don't. There is no price. You can't buy because I have to live with myself, and there is no price that I'm selling out for. Like, I'm
It's
sorry.
gonna be huge. You can have whatever you want. It'll be huge.
I will do it if I can put you in a casket and close it.
This guy wants a casket match.
You don't even have to pay me. If you lay in the casket and I can close it for the amount of time that we do the pod, I'm down.
Oh,
That's my price.
so you're saying there's a chance.
I'll take it.
So man, I don't know. Luda, I think this was definitely a foul move. This was the wrong move. I would
After this man just wait a minute. I sorry, but after this man just said that the civil rights movement, uh, the Civil Rights Act, damaged white people, and you jump on a bill or any type of thing with him associated to it after your president said something like that the Civil Rights Act damaged white people.
wow.
Ludacris can suck on a rock. Nelly can suck on a. Nicki Minaj can jump off a cliff because the stuff that she said in her interview was I
Yo,
I
that
don't even
Nicki
fathom.
stuff was wild, bro. Do you even know that Charlie Kirk didn't even like Nicki Minaj?
No, he did not. Said she was a bad role model for black children or black
Yeah.
girls. Yeah,
And then his wife, that man, that ain't his wife.
listen, I
She
want to
bought
grieve
paid
like
for
she grieves. Like,
it, right? Fuck. She grieves and went straight to the strip club on that. It was just...
man, she grieving hard.
So we started off this pod with ICE.
Yeah.
Um, so we live in an interesting state.
Hmm.
It's like stuff around us has been going on.
Yeah.
We've got Minnesota to the left of us.
Hmm.
We've got Illinois to the right of us.
Yeah.
And the video that I saw this morning, now we have ICE literally here.
We
Um,
do.
and
Yeah.
they've been in Wisconsin. Like
Oh
I've
yeah.
seen
Yeah.
them in
They have.
different towns, Waukegan and all these places, but now they're in Milwaukee. Um,
Yeah.
and it sucks, man. Like I've got my oldest daughter, she's 19, she lives out here with me,
Yeah.
and she looks very Hispanic. And now I have to tell her you need to watch your back. Um, they approach you, you need to find shelter immediately. There is no talking with them. There is no negotiating with them. It's fight or flight. And
Yeah.
that's hard to tell somebody you love. Nobody can save you at that point.
It sucks because it's like it's the same conversation that I've had when I was a kid when my uncle was telling me how to deal with cops.
Oh yeah,
It's the exact same shit. Like, and it's sad that it keeps repeating itself over and over again.
yeah. And something I've that's definitely hit me hard is that, and this isn't new. This has been announced, but I feel like people are just sweeping it under the rug. These
Hmm.
ICE agents that are in these different states,
Yeah.
they are not from the state. They are not from that town. Like they're
No.
purposely getting, for example, they're purposely getting people from Texas and bringing them to Wisconsin, or
Yep.
people from Oklahoma and bringing them to Minnesota. Like they're getting ICE agents because they know what they're doing is fucked up. So they don't want that bond that like, oh my God, it's my community. Um, and it's messed up, man. It's so messed up. So I wanted to end this pod with what's the solution, but I think the closest thing to a solution is
Hmm.
kind of what I think is the governor and the mayor of Minnesota. And so what they're doing is saying, we if this is your help, we don't need your help. We want you gone. We want you out of here. We don't want you here.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for the people to rise up and this next election that's coming to pay attention. And I'm not saying next election as in the president. I'm
No.
saying your next mayor, your next
Hmm.
sheriff. I mean, we vote for the sheriff. The
Yep.
next DA, the next, and see where their loyalty lies. Do they really care about what's going on in the community, and what are they doing now?
You just
So
took the words out of my mouth because I was about to say when you asked what can we do, and I was just about to say we can get our ass out and vote these people out of there.
yeah, I think it's going to be interesting this next coming election, and we need to voice and show proof. I did want to mention that I'm starting to see a lot more videos online of the Black Panther Party coming out,
Hmm.
Young
Yep.
Lord Party's coming out, and I love it. I love seeing that, the whole Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah.
Um, and just, if you guys don't know, this is not anti-white. Like
No,
the
no, not
Rainbow
at all.
Coalition was made for blacks, Hispanics,
Hmm.
Asians, whites, just to get everybody together to help support the community, clothe them, feed them, work together, move forward. This isn't about you're white, I hate you.
No.
You know? If anything negative, it's more about why are you a police officer supporting that those criminal rules that they follow.
Hmm.
If you want to say anything negative, I can see that. But yeah, I think it's time to fight the power. As cliche or corny as that sounds, I don't think I think it means more now than ever. Fight the power.
Hands down, hands down. And let's be clear, ICE really has no arresting power when it comes to U.S. citizens. They can't arrest you. Where they gonna take you? They're not cops. Like you can do to them what y'all do to cops. Y'all can record them. Y'all can yell at them. Don't put your hands on them. But you can do all the rest of that. Like they can't arrest y'all. You can protest. You can. The lady that was unalive, which was Bull, and did you see the president talking to like having a message to her father?
No, no, I didn't see that.
He pretty much called her a terrorist. Like,
Oh my god.
and her father is a Trump supporter.
It's a damn
So
shame. And I'm so tired of seeing these videos where they're trying to spin the narrative that she was wrong. No, we saw
no,
what we saw. I don't care what angle you got. That that lady was murdered in front of us, cold blood. Period.
hands down, it's not even close. You cannot put yourself in danger and then say I'm in danger.
Yeah. I mean, if you got time to step out the way, grab your gun, draw it, shoot
Exactly.
twice, you are not in that danger,
You
homie.
are
I'm
no
sorry.
way, in no way, shape, form, or fashion
Yeah.
in
And on top of
danger.
that, your whole crew's with you. You the only one that shot?
Thank you.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But I mean, there's no reparation because it'll be federal, and he's just gonna pardon them.
Yeah. So I did want to end it on a funny note, on a high note, but it's just not that kind of a topic, I guess. It's more of like an awakening. Um, the term woke used to actually mean shit, and then for some reason it got sent to the left, and it means something totally different now. It kind of has like an ignorance to it. But it is time to wake up, smell the coffee, and go out there and see what's going on and find out who's on your side and who's not, and move accordingly.
Exactly. And it is okay to disassociate yourself with people that are not on what you're about.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna lose friends, you're gonna lose family. I don't give a shit. Like if you not somebody I can trust when shit goes bad, I don't need you around
exactly. Know where you stand. I'm glad you mentioned that. It reminds me of DJ Who Kid and 50, where DJ Who Kid was like, I'm not a gangster. I'm a bitch. I'm going to
me.
run. Stand. 50's like, really? You going to run? Hell yeah. Okay, well, I know how you going to act when shit goes down. So
Exactly.
it's okay to be truthful, people. Like, if you a bitch, just say you a bitch. So on that note, we did end this funny. Thank you. And if you want to reach out to us, let us know what you guys think, how you feel. Leave it in the comments, man. Just hit us up. Let us know what's going down, what topic we should touch on, what we should have mentioned on this pod. And until next time, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.